Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video we will see that why beginners should always learn Python. In previous video we came to know across what is Python, who invented Python, and how Python survived its 30 years old history. In this video we will see what are the top reasons why we should learn Python and why it actually survived for these many years. So I'm really excited for this video and let's dive in. So Python is a very simple and easy language. It's available for free and open source. You can always go to the GitHub repository for Python and raise your issues and concern for this. It has a very large community that is supporting this language. You can find a lot of developers and experts who are taking this language forward and writing the further modules. It's a high level language. We already saw in the previous video that it's a high level language that is closer to human beings, and it's written in English, so we can understand it better than a computer. It's highly portable and it has a huge cross language operations because it has interface with all the major language wrappers available in the different repositories, where you can use Python to call operations or call the functions from different languages. And finally, the Python is available for most of the operating systems like Mac, almost for every operating system, for Linux and for Windows as well. Finally, we see that for application development, Python is well suited language because of, if we talk about web frameworks, Django, Flask and Pylons are the some of the major web frameworks which help us to develop complex and simple website. Like the Django is used for the complex website, while the Flask is a micro website framework. And if we talk about some major websites that are built using Python, then some of these are Instagram, Bitbucket and Pinterest. So I'm sure you have heard about these websites, and if you have not heard about these websites, go ahead, go to Google and find out what these websites are. Finally, we can use Thinker library to draw the GUI, that's graphical user interface, for offline applications, and Pygame to for the game development. That's why I personally feel that this language is very powerful, which lets you develop applications for web as well as for the desktop, while it also supports the web scraping using Beautiful Soup and Scrappy. So these are the two great libraries that help us to collect the data from web via scrapping. The advent of artificial intelligence and the major libraries that are used to design these models for data science are written in Python as well. Two of the most famous libraries, the Keras and the TensorFlow, are written in Python, and of course these libraries are open source as well. OpenCV is a library for computer vision applications, so it is also written in Python. It helps a lot for face recognition and other image recognition tasks. So I would really encourage you to check out more about these libraries. Python is also great as a testing framework because it has a Selenium and Splinter libraries. The Selenium is browser automation tool which you can use to automate some of your task, and it has a great cross-platform and cross-browser testing frameworks of PyTest and Robot framework. You can also use this language for your automation, like we just talked about Selenium. It's a scripting language. You can fill in your information and tell this Selenium to do some particular set of instructions for you on a Chromium browser or some other browser plugin, and the language will perform, the Selenium will perform all the set of instructions that you have written to it. And finally, it's a language for many of the lead data scientists. Previously, the language was MATLAB, but with the advent of NumPy, a scientific computation library, and pandas for data frames and data manipulation, this language became the forerunner for data scientists. If we talk about the visualization of Python, the libraries Matplotlib and the Seaborns are the famous libraries that can help us draw great insights from the data set we have. So these are the top reasons why we should learn Python in 2020. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time.